Hi friend, welcome to class. Let's begin in child's pose. Spread your knees as wide as you like. Drop your forehead onto the mat. Send your arms alongside your ears. Now come to your breath. Long deep inhale. Long deep exhale. That's your only job right now, to breathe long and deep. Run the breath through your body, and as you do this, you'll notice that your mind will begin to clear out. The dust will settle, and your brain will become a little more spacious. Very often our thoughts are like wild horses galloping off in various directions. But as we run that breath consciously and we focus on the inhale and on the exhale, and we just keep on doing that breath after breath, the wild horses become a little more tame and we can stay loyal to the present moment. Let's stay here for another few breaths, and that's all you have to do. Take long deep inhales and long slow exhales. During your class, you might notice that the thoughts begin to gallop and get wild again. Your strategy is the same. Come back to your breath. Take a last breath here, and then move your hands over to the right side of your mat. Stack your left hand on top of your right. I'd like you to feel a stretch along the whole left flank, opening up your intercostal muscles. Settle into that feeling, get to know it. And now, moving through the center, let's place hands to the other side. See what you get here. Stack your right hand on top of your left and arc open through the right side of your ribs. Let the feeling be big, so big that there's no room for any thought. You're just focusing on the stretch, on the breath and the stretch, the sensation as a whole. Please return to the center, empty your lungs, and with inhale, rise to all fours. Shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Empty your lungs. For cat-cow, inhale to lift your gaze and dip your belly. Exhale to round your spine, draw navel up and in. Inhale, lift gaze and dip belly. It's a slight back bend here. And exhale to round. Beautiful. Inhale, last one. Arc, pull the shoulders back. And exhale, round your back. Fantastic. Return to a neutral spine. Look at your fingers, spread them wide. Grip your fingerprints onto the mat. Please tuck your toes. For a moment, just hover your knees off the floor, only an inch or two. Can you round your upper back slightly and pause here? Allow the intensity to build a bit. Navel draws in towards the spine as the core engages. Inner thighs begin to speak to each other. Take a long breath in. For down dog, exhale, press back, and send your heels towards the mat. Take some moments to move. I suggest closing the eyes and really getting into the feeling. You might want to pedal out your legs, drop to the outer blades of each foot. Anything that feels good for your body. This is a time where you tailor-make a little warm-up for exactly what your body needs right now. And when you're satisfied, come to stillness in your down dog. Allow the back of your neck to be long and your head to hang heavy. Run some breath. Come back to focusing on the breath so that your mind becomes clear and you're back into the moment. Lovely. Next inhale, right leg lifts high. Please spread your toes. Press evenly through both hands. And now your hip lifts to stack on top of your left hip. Bend your knee and open up through the ribs. Great. Take a long breath in. With exhale, circle your knee all the way around. Connect your knee to your tricep. Good. Inhale, reach back. And exhale, sweep through left side, a little diagonal twist. Nice. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold on the inhale. Stay on the exhale. Plank. Inhale, slip your foot back and hold for a few moments. Your shoulders stacked over your wrists, your upper back round, your core really strong. Please drop your knees to the floor and lower all the way onto your belly. We prepare for simple Cobra. Inhale to lift your chest and pull your elbows back, come up pretty high. Exhale to lower down and we pulse through it. Inhale, lift your chest, come up pretty high. Exhale to lower down. Last time, inhale to lift, to rise. And exhale to lower. All fours on your inhale. Please tuck your toes. Take a long child's pose. So it's a really stretched out one with your hips pressing back to your heels, your toes still tucked. Tune into your legs. Find their strength. Empty your lungs. For plank, inhale, spring forward. Use the legs. Good. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Press back. Let's work another one of those. Lift up high onto your toes, that's your inhale. Bend your knees, that's your exhale. Plank, inhale, spring forward. Take a long child's pose, toes are tucked. With inhale, plank, spring forward. Down dog, press back. Left leg, inhale to rise. Please spread your toes. Pause here a moment, and then lifting that left hip up. Bend your knee, get a really good stretch along the whole left flank. Be with the feeling, be with the breath. Take a long inhale. Circle your knee round to touch your tricep, that's your exhale. Three-legged down dog, that's inhale. Sweep it through to the right side, that's the X. Three-legged down dog, inhale. Knee to nose, that's exhale. Stay here on the inhale. Pause with your exhale. Plank, inhale, slip back. Rock high onto the tiptoes. Chaturanga, high to low. Up dog and we hold for full breath. Can you really tighten your legs? You're lifting out of your shoulders. Moving through plank, please find downward facing dog. A few recovery breaths. An option, cone onto all 10 fingers. And now footprint by footprint, land each heel as you walk your way forward. Eventually, right foot behind right hand, left foot behind left hand. Feet are hip-width distance apart. And for a few moments, we do nothing. Just hang from your hips. Head is heavy, arms are heavy. You dangle. There's nothing to do here. Rock your weight slightly forward and enjoy the stretch on the back of your knees. Avoid going too deep too soon. It takes the hamstrings a little while to warm up. Be gentle with them. Left hand. Reach for the outer blade of your right foot or maybe your ankle. With inhale, right arm reaches high to the sky. Get a really good twist. Stack your shoulders, open up the chest. Pause here as you inhale. With exhale, switch sides and we twist to the other side. Left arm reaches skywards. As you pull against your ankle or your foot, corkscrew with the spine, a little more sensation, and change. Return to center, let the arms drop and the head hangs heavy. Press through your feet and very slowly you round up. Articulate each inch of the spine. Once you're at the top, inhale, shoulders lift to the ears. Squeeze your blades and drag down the back. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, shoulders to the ears. Squeeze your blades, drag down the back. Fantastic. Keep your feet where they are. With inhale, arms lift alongside your ears. And for a moment, just pause here, spreading your fingers and softening shoulders back into your body. Root through your feet and bend your knees slightly. Take an inhale. Arc to your right side with the exhale. Right arm just drops, so the arm hangs easily by your thigh. Fingertips are heavy and the left fingers reach high up. Maybe you take it a little further, or maybe you stay right where you are. I recommend closing the eyes and disappearing into the sensation while we're here. Empty your lungs. With inhale, rise back to the center. To the left side, arc, exhale, just let that left arm drop and dangle. Right fingers reach to the sky and you open through the right ribs. Close your eyes, disappear into that sensation, knees still a little bit bent. With inhale, rise all the way up. Interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. It's a slight Utkatasana squat. Bend your knees, send your knuckles to your heels, lift your heart. This is your inhale. With exhale, fold. Drop your hands right over your head. Soften the back of your neck, and it's a great place to shake your head yes and shake your head no. For some of us, this is a really easy shape, and the hands drop right over the head to the floor in front of the mat. For others, not so much. Wherever you're at, whatever you feel, breathe with it, be with it. You're exactly in the right place. Empty lungs. With inhale, Utkatasana, arms alongside ears. Your feet are still hip-width distance apart. That's absolutely fine. A Bikram awkward pose. If you've never done it before, listen close. Arms drop parallel to the earth, in line with the shoulders. Fingers reach forward and the belly hugs in towards the spine. So you're deep in the squat now. Lean your weight into your heels and sit down a little bit lower. Toes are light and you breathe. This is a fantastic core exercise. The abdominals activate to keep you squatting low but prevent you from falling down backwards. Empty lungs. High mountain. Inhale, rise up. Hands to prayer, feet together. This is Namasté. Take a long breath in. And a slow breath out. High mountain. Inhale, we lift the arms, we rise. Forward fold, swan dive towards your thighs. Halfway lift, this is an inhale. Long spine, up on the fingertips. Forward fold, back into the thighs, let go of the head. High mountain to rise, gather your arms all the way up, palms to touch. Namasté, hands to prayer. Fantastic. High mountain, we lift the arms, we circle. Exhale to fold, run that breath. Halfway lift, up on the fingertips, long flat spine. Forward fold, look between your shins. High mountain to rise, lift and circle the arms. Hands to prayer, Namasté. Let's build. High mountain to rise, inhale. Forward fold, take it to the earth. Halfway lift, breathe in. Left foot steps back. Please land your knee to the floor. Stack 2 hands onto your front knee and spend a moment working a slight Cobra with the spine. Sending your knee forward, pressing your hands down into that front knee. At the same time, rooting into the earth. Press through the sole of your front foot and the top of your back foot. Go into feeling. Empty lungs. Arms to lift. Inhale, spread the fingertips. Lovely. I'd like you to lift your gaze here and find a slight back bend, pulling elbows down towards your waistline. I call this cactusing the arms. Heart lifts skyward, beaming open. Next inhale, arms alongside ears, return. Fingertips to the floor. Please tuck your back toes. Lift the back knee, get a little bit springy in that back leg. Halfway lift to the top of the mat. And forward fold, hug into your thighs. High mountain we rise all the way up. Hands to prayer, Samastitihi. Keep moving, high mountain to rise. Exhale to fold all the way to your legs. Halfway lift, that's your inhale. Right foot steps back, that's your exhale. Please land the knee. Stack your hands onto the left knee and send your kneecap forward as if you could lengthen your own femur. Make a little bit of space in your hip. Don't forget to drive down into the mat through the foundation. Root through your front foot, press through your back foot. Work a little more length in your spine, lifting your ribs off your hips. Empty lungs. Arms to rise on the inhale. Take a bit of a glory moment with the fingers spread wide. Lovely. Next inhale, gaze lifts. Take a back bend. Exhale, elbows pull down. You cactus the arms. Heart surges to the sky. Fingertips lift. Inhale. Land your tips to the mat. Tuck the back toes. Get springy in the back leg. Halfway lift, 2 feet together. Forward fold, hug to your thighs. High mountain to rise, all the way up. Hands to prayer, Samastitihi. Take a long breath in and a slow breath out. Next inhale, high mountain. Left side, let's arc all the way down. High mountain, we rise. To the right side, let's arc. High mountain, we rise. Cactus with the arms, take a slight back bend. High mountain to rise. Forward fold into the legs. Halfway lift on your inhale. Forward fold, take it down. High mountain to rise. Hands to prayer, Samastitihi. Let's build. High mountain to rise. Lift your gaze, cactus the arms. Instead of lifting back up, circle hands back, down, all the way around. Utkatasana, swoop low. Take a moment here, shift your weight into your heels. Soften your shoulders back into your body. Spread the fingers wide. Take an inhale. With exhale, dip your chest. Wing your arms back to your hips. Lift high onto your toes and squeeze your ankles together. Pause a moment. Perhaps deepen the posture by bending the knees a little bit more. Empty your lungs. High mountain with a little bit of bounce. Exhale to fold into your legs. Halfway lift, lengthen. Left foot steps back. Arms to lift and rise. That's inhale. Back bend with your exhale. Instead of lifting back up, circle hands back, down, and land your fingertips. Cone the fingertips onto the floor and tuck your back toes. Now in one fluid motion, the right arm will lift as the back leg straightens. I call this revolved lunge. Work your shoulders open. Take a long breath in and a slow breath out. Listen close. Wing that top arm all the way back. At the same time, straighten the front leg, pyramid. Pause here. Back heel hovers off the floor. Forehead drops towards the kneecap. Both legs are working towards straight, but remember, that's a relative term. If that's not quite right for your body, keep the front leg a little bit bent. You can also work with blocks. 2 blocks alongside the front foot, hands resting on the blocks. Empty your lungs. With inhale, please bend your front knee. Bend your back knee just a little bit so the kneecap hovers off the floor. Work a slight up dog with your chest. Lovely. Pyramid, straighten the front leg. Drop your forehead to your knee. Inhale, bend the front knee, bend the back knee too. Work a little up dog. And exhale to pyramid. We get juicy in the joints. Bend the front knee, bend the back knee. This is an inhale. Listen close. Baby Hanuman, slip your back knee forward in line with your right heel. So you're actually sitting on your left heel. The right knee is bent up towards your armpit, and this gives you the opportunity to shift your hands forward. You'll kick off that left foot, standing splits. In your standing splits, fingers are dropped to the mat. You can absolutely bend your knees. Let's take a couple breaths here. Spread the airborne toes. Long breath in. Shiva squat, breathe out. Squeeze those thighs together. Standing splits, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Bend your knees, roll up through your spine. High mountain to rise, all the way up. Hands to prayer, seal it in. High mountain to rise, gather your arms. Exhale to fold into your legs. Halfway lift, that's an inhale. Right foot slips back, that's an X. Drop your knee to the floor, lift your arms, inhale. Back bend, cactus the arms, and circle your hands all the way down to the mat. Cone fingers on the floor. Tuck the back toes. Now, with the inhale, the left arm will lift. The back leg will straighten. Revolve your lunge and work the chest open. The shoulders are stacking. Take a moment here. Long breath in. With exhale, top arm circles back and around. Straighten your front leg. That's pyramid. So it's one fluid movement for these two actions. We'll work on that in the flow. Take a moment here in your pyramid. Remember, you can use your blocks if you need to. Soften your forehead to your kneecap. Empty your mind. Take another breath. Exhale all the way. With inhale, bend your front knee. Hover your back knee just off the floor. Fingertips still down. You work a slight back bend with your chest. Next, exhale, pyramid, press all the way back. Inhale, bend two knees, look up. Exhale to pyramid. Last time, inhale, bend two knees, look up. Baby Hanuman, slip that back knee in. Shift your hands forward. And now kick off your back foot, find standing splits. Just a couple of moments here. Forehead drops down towards the shin. You can absolutely bend your knees if you want to, but you're conscious that you're doing that. You're aware of your pose the whole time. Take an inhale. Shiva squat with your exhale. Standing splits, inhale. Forward fold, feet together. Press down through your feet, bend knees slightly, roll up through the spine. High mountain, we lift. We rise, hands to prayer, and now we have a sequence. Get your breath big. Ujjayi breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Switch focus on, thoughts off. Empty lungs. High mountain to rise, inhale. Right side, let's arc. That's your X. High mountain to rise, lift up high. Left side, take it down. Lovely. High mountain to rise. Back bend, cactus the arms. Work the hands back, down, swoop low. Utkatasana, inhale. Dip your chest, lift your heels. That's your X. With bounce, high mountain, inhale. Forward fold, take it down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Left foot back, breathe out. Arms to rise, inhale. Back bend, circle your arms, exhale. Revolve lunge on your inhale. Wing arm down, pyramid, that's your X. Bend two knees, look up, that's inhale. Pyramid, that's your X. Bend two knees, look up. Baby Hanuman, shift your hands. Standing splits, inhale. Shiva squat, exhale. Standing splits, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. High mountain to rise all the way up. Forward fold straight away. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right foot back, breathe out. Arms to rise, breathe in. Back bend, circle the arms all the way down. Revolve lunge, inhale. Pyramid, exhale. Bend 2 knees, look up, work a back bend. Pyramid, exhale. Bend 2 knees, look up. Baby Hanuman, shift the hands. Standing splits, big inhale. Shiva squat, exhale. Standing splits, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Roll up through your spine, inhale. Hands to prayer, Namasté. Let's pause a moment, root through your feet, engage your legs, grow a little bit taller, practice being still. Take a long breath in, fill up the lungs. Empty out all the way. One more time round the block. High mountain to rise, inhale. Left side, arc, down pretty low. High mountain to rise, inhale. Right side, take it all the way. High mountain to rise, inhale. Back bend, cactus the arms. Circle the arms, swoop low, Utkatasana. Dip your chest, wing your arms up onto toes. High mountain with bounce, inhale. Forward fold, take it down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Left foot back, breathe out. Arms to rise, inhale. Back bend, circle your arms, land fingertips. Revolve lunge on the inhale. Wing arm back, pyramid, straighten the front leg. Bend 2 knees, look up, that's your in. Exhale to pyramid, press back. Bend 2 knees, look up. Baby Hanuman, shift your hands. Standing splits, big inhale. Shiva squat, squeeze the thighs. Standing splits, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. High mountain to rise all the way up. Straight away, forward fold to your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Right foot back, exhale. Arms to rise, inhale. Back bend and circle the arms. Fingers land. Revolve on your inhale. Wing arm back, pyramid, breathe out. Bend 2 knees, look up, inhale. Pyramid, breathe out, nice. Bend 2 knees, look up. Baby Hanuman, shift the hands forward. Standing splits, breathe big. Shiva squat, squeeze down. Standing splits, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Roll up through your spine, high mountain to rise, lift the arms. Hands to prayer, seal it in. Take a moment, a long breath in. And a slow breath out. Good. Bend your knees, drop your fingertips in line with your toes. Utkatasana, inhale. Let's spend a few moments here, shifting weight back into the heels. Sit down as if you're looking for a chair that you just can't find. Shoulder blades shift away from the earlobes. And even though it's a strong, compact little pose, there's a lot of space in your body. That sense of effortless effort. Easy breath, clear mind. Make friends with the practice. Please shift your weight into your left foot. Hands drop to prayer, right ankle lifts to stack on top of your left thigh. We call this figure 4. Switch on your airborne foot. Sit down pretty low, and you're driving your ankle into your thigh. Let's spend a few moments here. I'd like you to feel a big feeling in the outside of your hip. You're opening it up and you're preparing for the warriors yet to come. Listen close. Empty your lungs. For one-legged Tadasana, inhale, kick forward, lift the arms alongside the ears, slightly higher lift with that airborne heel, and gently land, hands to prayer, feet together, nice work. Bend your knees, drop your fingertips, Utkatasana, inhale, sweep up, straight away, weight shifts into the right foot, hands slip to prayer and left leg lifts. Stack your ankle onto your thigh, switch on that left foot. And that's important because by switching on that left foot, we take care of the left knee. It activates the bandha, the muscle lock around the knee, which keeps the joint safe. So be mindful of that. Empty your lungs. For one-legged Tadasana, inhale, kick forward, engage the core, rather lean forward than lean back. Gently release, hands to prayer, feet together, let that go. Excellent. High mountain to rise, inhale. Forward fold, that's exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Left foot steps back, land the knee, lift the arms. We switch it up a bit, half Hanuman. Straighten the front leg, send your hips to your heel. You can settle your fingertips onto the mat or any other variation that helps you stay present and disappear into the feeling along the back side of your knee. Breathe into the back of the knee. Flex the front foot. Empty lungs. With inhale, wash forward to your lunge. Tuck your back toes. Listen close. Take an inhale here. With exhale, straighten the back leg, wing the arms back, surge your chest over your thighs. Take a moment. Work a slight back bend. For warrior 2, left arm leads, circle that left arm up and around, land your back foot and find your shape. First time in warrior 2 in this class, spend some time with the alignment. Your heels in one line. Front knee stacks directly over your front heel. Back leg is straight, spine perpendicular to the earth. A long reach into the fingertips from your shoulders through your elbows all the way through your wrists. Take a long breath in and a slow breath out. Nothing changes with the lower body. Take an inhale for eagle arms, front arm under back. Lift elbows in line with your shoulders. Press your forearms forward. Find a stretch in the upper back as your shoulder blades spread apart from each other. This is a quiet little moment. Add some breath and disappear into the sensation of the stretch. Root into your feet. Stay mindful. Nice. Take an inhale here. With exhale, release your arms. Long reach through the fingertips. Long inhale. Drop elbow to knee. Exhale, wash the top arm over the ear. Good. Root into your 2 feet. Can you slip your bottom shoulder away from your ear? You're not leaning too much on that elbow. There's a lot of spaciousness in the pose, especially as you plant into the foundation and you work an opening through the left ribs. We're breathing into the intercostals, stretching accordion-like through the left side of the rib cage. Nice work. Listen close. The top arm will lead you back to warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. Reverse triangle. Reach the right fingertips high to the sky. And right now we're about opening up through the whole right side of the rib cage. So we do a lot of work with the intercostal muscles. Tune in to how you feel there. Wash your breath along the ribs. Take an inhale here. Once again, bend the front knee and land your elbow to your knee. Arm washes over the ear. Reverse your warrior. Big inhale, reach it back. Open up from the rim of your hip right through the ribs. So our reverse Trikonasana prepared us for this big, deep pose. Share your weight evenly between 2 feet. Take a long breath in. Lunge to the top of your mat. Windmill with the arms. Great. Halfway lift, 2 feet together. That's an inhale. Forward fold. That's an exhale. Roll up through your spine all the way to the top. High mountain to rise. Hands to prayer. Let that go. High mountain to rise, inhale. Exhale to fold into your legs. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right foot back, breathe out. Please land the knee. Arms alongside ears, and for a moment just stay here. Take a big inhale. Half Hanumanasana, front leg straightens, and you do what you like. Either land your fingertips or wing your arms back. Switch on your front foot. The toes curl to the shin. Breathe along the back of your knee and disappear into that a sensation. Let it be a feeling so big that there's no room for thoughts. Empty lungs. Next inhale, find your lunge. Arms alongside ears, back toes are tucked. We'll move to arrow. Surge your heart forward, wing your arms back. A slight lift of the chest, little Cobra spine here. Your right arm will lead a big circle, warrior two. Land into your feet and suction the outer blade of your back foot into the mat. Take some moments to work into the alignment, and once you feel happy with the shape, stop correcting. Just be here, breathe here, feel here. Long breath in through the nose, slow breath out. Inhale. Front arm under back arm, eagle arms. Lift your elbows in line with your shoulders and press your forearms forward. Go for a whole lot of feeling in the upper back. Big expansion as the shoulder blades pull apart from each other. And you're breathing into the back of your heart. Where can you soften? How about your jaw? Maybe your eyes. Take a long breath in. Release arms with the breath out. Inhale here. Drop elbow to the thigh. Top arm washes over the ear. Root through both of your feet. I like to work a slight tailbone tug here. A long reach through the top fingertips. You're opening up the right side of the rib cage. And how about that bottom arm? It's not resting too heavily on your thigh. Bottom shoulder drags away from the earlobe. Even though it's a strong, intense pose, it's a spacious one too. Empty your lungs. Warrior two, top arm leads you. Please straighten your front leg. Reverse triangle, a little flip back, and it's okay that your feet are pretty wide here. Work on opening the left side of your ribs. Breathe into the left lung. Take an inhale. With exhale, bend front knee, land elbow to thigh. Top arm washes over the ear. Now the top arm leads you, reverse warrior. Big pose, deep stretch. Root into the feet. Be mindful of your lower back at all times. So often the lower back takes the pressure of the pose. Work a slight tuck of the tailbone. Be easy. Long breath in. Slow breath out. Take a last breath in. Windmill with the arms. Lunge to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, that's an inhale. Forward fold, that's an X. High mountain to rise all the way up. Hands to prayer, Samastitihi. Seal it in. Clear mind, easy breath. Let's work through that flow 2 times. Let your breath dominate. The body leads. The brain takes a back seat. Empty your lungs. With inhale, high mountain, arms to lift. Exhale, fold all the way to your thighs. Halfway lift, inhale. Left foot back, exhale, knee is down. Arms to rise, inhale. Half Hanuman, exhale. Arms to rise, inhale. Back toes tucked, arrow, shoot your chest forward. Lead with left arm, warrior two, it's a big inhale. Elbow to knee, exhale. Reverse warrior. Lunge to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. High mountain to rise all the way up. Forward fold, straight away. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right foot back, breathe out. Arms to rise, breathe in. Half Hanuman, breathe out. Nice. Arms to rise, breathe in. Arrow lunge, fly forward. Big warrior 2, circle with the arm. Elbow to knee, it's a light drop. Reverse warrior, inhale. Lunge to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, that's an inhale. Forward fold, exhale. High mountain to rise, gather up the arms. Hands to prayer, seal it in. Take a long breath in through the nose. And exhale, let that go. One more time, round the block. High mountain to rise, lift the arms. Exhale to fold into your legs. Halfway lift, breathe in. Left foot back, breathe out. Knee is down, please. Arms to rise, inhale. Half Hanuman, keep toes tucked. Arms to rise, inhale. Arrow, heart surges forward. Warrior 2, inhale. Elbow to knee, exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. Lunge to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. High mountain, rise. And straight away, forward fold, take it down. Halfway lift, inhale. Right foot back, exhale. Arms rise, inhale. Half Hanuman, slip back. Arms rise, inhale. Arrow, surge forward. Warrior 2, big circle with the arm. Elbow to knee, light drop. Reverse warrior, inhale. Windmill the hands, lunge. Flip back heel up, halfway lift. Forward fold, hug into your thighs. High mountain to rise all the way up. Hands to prayer, Samastitihi. Seal it in, take a long breath, and let that go. Be aware of your feet. Let your awareness travel up through your legs with a light tuck of your tailbone. Lift the ribs up and off the hips. Soften the shoulders. Make space in your throat. Let's move on. High mountain, inhale, gather the arms. Exhale to fold into your legs. Halfway lift, breathe in. Left foot back, but keep the knee lifted this time. So fingertips are down. Right arm rises to the sky and something interesting happens here. Triangle, Trikonasana. Top hand grips the shin just below your knee. Land your back foot and now open up, sort of swiveling to your left side. Root down through both of your feet. Roll your chest open, slip your shoulders away from your ears. Let's take a few moments here. It's one of the loveliest poses to hold. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Can you really send your hips back and lengthen your torso? Listen close to the words. The top arm will drop parallel to the earth. Reach for the back of your mat. Drag up through your fingertips. Roll the right toes forward. We prepare for a Prasarita. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold in between your legs. Halfway lift for good measure. And exhale, fold once more. Now you could hang out 4 or 5 breaths. Or you could grab for something, like maybe making a bind around your big toe. Maybe reaching for your ankles. I don't mind what you choose, but make it conscious. Wherever you are breathing. In through the nose and out through the nose. Breath so big and feeling so big that there is no room for thought. All those wild horse thoughts are tame. Rock your weight forward. Spread your wings. With inhale, we rise all the way up. Pivot the right toes forward. Once again, Trikonasana. Shift hips back. Reach forward through the fingertips and at the last moment, drop into your shape. From here, top hand drops to the hip. Roll your gaze down just to land in front of your big toe. For half moon, inhale, shift forward. You could keep your hand on your hip or beam the fingertips up towards the sky. Spread your airborne toes, really lift that back leg. Let's spend another moment here. Calm mind, easy breath. Take a long inhale, Shiva squat, exhale. Standing splits, inhale, and either you hold here or you go straight to a forward bend. Alternatively, shift your hands forward, and for the next 5 breaths, you're working on handstand. Little pendulum hops, dropping your gaze in between your thumbs. That's your anchor point, and you look at your drishti. Go up on an exhale, that's my best advice. We all meet in a forward bend. Your head is heavy, your arms drop. If you'd like to work a gorilla, you've got a few breaths here. Really nurture the top of your wrists. Long breath in and a slow breath out. Excellent. Release your hands. Soften your knees, roll up through your spine, one vertebra at a time. High mountain, lift the arms, rise. Hands to prayer, seal it in. Other side. High mountain, inhale. Exhale to fold, tummy to thighs. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right foot steps back. Keep the knee lifted, please. Left arm rises. Hand drops to shin. Back foot drops. Trikonasana, open up like you're pulling an arrow back from a bow. Work on lengthening through the spine. Ramrod straight from the tailbone through the crown of the head. And yet there's easiness in the pose as the shoulders soften away from the ears. As you plug into your feet, your legs are conscious and active. Shoulders stack, and right now, stop adjusting and just enjoy being here. Top arm will reach to the back of the mat. Pull yourself up to stand. Swivel front toes forward. Inhale here. Prasarita. Exhale to fold. Another halfway lift. Inhale. This time, work a twist. Left hand drops underneath your forehead. Right arm reaches to the sky. Can you get a sense of pulling on your floor hand? Chest swiveling open towards the right side. Very often that left hip drops down. Lift the left hip, drop the right hip instead. Realign, go a bit deeper. Take an inhale here. Exhale, switch sides, land the right hand. Left arm reaches up, up, up. Push down through your floor hand, stack the shoulders, roll the chest open. Slight corkscrew action with the spine, and deepen that by dropping your left hip, lifting your right hip. Take an inhale. Exhale to release. Rock weight forward, fly the wings. With inhale, rise all the way up. Swivel left toes to the front of your mat. Shift the hips back. Reach through the fingertips, triangle. Top hand drops to hip. Roll gaze down in front of the big toes. Launch. Half moon, fly that back leg. Reach up through the fingertips. Strong airborne leg. That's where your power lies. Take an inhale here. Shiva squat, neat and low. Squeeze the thighs. Standing splits, inhale. And here's your choice. You can hold, You can go upside down, pendulum hops to handstand, or you go to a forward fold straight away. If you're working a handstand, you are launching off that right foot. Gaze is in between your thumbs. Take it slow, be easy, be patient with yourself. We meet in a forward bend. And again, if gorilla tickles your fancy, slip your hands underneath your feet. We're here for a few more moments. Heavy head. Bend your knees slightly, and if you're in gorilla, release your hands. Vertebra by vertebra, roll up through the spine. High mountain to rise, reach the arms. Hands to prayer, samastitihi. Take a long breath in, and a slow breath out. Please separate your feet to the outer edges of the mat. Turn your toes out and drop into goddess squat. Press your elbows into your knees and elevate your chest. So get a sense of, once again, that accordion. Stretching yourself out, lifting your ribs off your hips rather than hunching down and caving around your heart. If you'd like a little more sensation, you're pressing your elbows into your knees. Let's take another breath. Preparing for Trikonasana. Drop your fingertips behind you, land onto your seat. Soles of the feet together, interlace all 10 fingers around the outer blades of your feet. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, fold over the feet. I like to press the elbows into the calves or the thighs. Note though that all of these instructions are suggestions only. Sometimes you'll want to depart from what I say and work your own variation. That's absolutely fine. This is your practice, your time, your body. Let's breathe here, in through the nose, out through the nose. And where can you soften? Last few moments in this shape, maybe you go a little bit deeper. Next inhale, please rise. Keep your right leg folded in. For Jani Shirsasana, left leg stretches out in front of you. Inhale, arms alongside the ears. Exhale, fold over that thigh. Make a hammock with your hands. Fingers are interlaced. You can absolutely bend your knee. You're encasing the ball of your foot in your interlaced fingers. Find a shape that you can make friends with and settle into for the next few breaths. Use a lot of core strength. Next inhale, rise, lift your torso. Land your fingertips to the floor and simply switch out your legs. Inhale, arms alongside ears. Exhale to fold over that outstretched leg. Interlace all 10 fingers around the ball of your foot. Forehead drops towards the kneecap. You can absolutely bend the knee. Make sure it's a safe and easy pose. And here you breathe. You go into feeling. Notice any tight spots. Can you soften them? Use a whole lot of core strength. Next inhale, we rise all the way up. Land your fingertips behind you. Stretch 2 legs to the front of the mat. Tadasana for a moment, a very classic pose from primary series Ashtanga. Hands in line with the hips. Long straight arms, long straight spine. Flex your feet, tighten your legs. Now keep the legs like this. Arms alongside the ears, that will be your inhale. Forward fold, that's your exhale, and bend your knees if you like. If it's easy for you to keep straight legs, sure. Right now, we're winding down the practice. You're not going for any gold medals. You're just melting into each shape. Notice how clear your mind is and how the wild horses of your thoughts have calmed right down. You've got 2 more breaths here. Soften into your shape. Press down through your heels. Using a bit of core strength, please roll up through your spine. Excellent. Bend 2 knees and drop your feet to the floor. We use a Pilates roll down to get to the mat. Palms together, reach through your knees, and with a round spine, take your time to roll down. Low back, middle back, and upper back. When head touches down, drop your hands to the floor. Send both legs up towards the sky. We call this Viparita Karani, and you could stay here. It's a great pose. If, however, you'd like to take shoulder stand, legs over your head, drop your hands onto your lower back. Squeeze elbows in, and as you're ready, send your legs to the sky. If you're still in Viparita Karani, feel free to bend your knees. If you're in shoulder stand, you're spreading your toes. Notice the compression of the throat. Notice how, as you stay here and you breathe here, your legs and your feet might begin to tingle. Notice everything. It's the sensations and the breath that keep you present. We've got a few more moments here. Very gently bend your knees. Extend your arms to the front of your mat and 1 vertebra at a time roll down. Upper back, middle back, lower back. Dead bug when your spine is all the way flat. Reach for your insteps. Knees drop down towards armpits. It's a lovely place to baby rock a little bit from side to side, just massaging your sacrum on the floor. Gently release feet, Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet join. Outer blades of the feet drop to the mat. Knees are heavy. You make a big wide diamond with your legs. Notice how the weight of your knees gently opens up your hips. Let's take a long breath in and a slow breath out. And another one of those. Long breath in. Slow breath out. Straighten your left leg across the mat. Leave your arms where they are for now, and by itself, the right knee pulls up into the armpit. Make sure that you've felt the right side of your core switch on, and only then add the interlace of your fingers around your shin. We call this Utkatasana. Your shoulders flatten onto the mat. Arms are strong. Pull down a little bit deeper. Send some breath into your right hip. We work into the ascending colon on this side. Preparing for a spinal twist. Left hand cups around your knee, right arm stretches along to the right. Drop your knee over to the left side and go as far as you like. For some of us, twists come easy and it will be simple to get both the shoulder and the knee on the floor at the same time. For others, it's more prudent to choose one, either the shoulder or the knee. Choose the one that gives you a better stretch. Inhale back to center. Right leg stretches long, relax the arms. By itself, left knee pulls up towards the armpit. Feel the core engage as thigh squeezes a little tighter into the belly. Interlace your fingers around your shin and with strong arms pull down, pull down. Be alive to the stretch, alive to the sensation. Gentle spinal twist. Cup your hand around your knee. Left arm stretches long to the left. Knee drops over to the right. Work into a shape that serves. Roll back to center. Pull left knee into chest, and now bend your right knee also. Wrap your arms around your shins. Hug in tight. Legs stay where they are. Release your arms. Feet drop to the mat now. Right leg straightens to find the right corner of your mat. Left leg straightens to find the left corner of your mat. Make any adjustments necessary for the most comfortable Shavasana. And when your body is comfortable, come to your breath. Wash your breath through your body. Big inhale. Slow exhale. As you inhale, belly rises. As you exhale, belly falls. And this is all you have to do right now. Breathe long and deep. Easier it is at the end of practice to keep your mind quiet and still. Notice how the wild horses of your thoughts stay in their paddock. Notice how your body feels. Please stay here for as long as you like. When you are ready to leave this place, wake yourself up gently and kindly. Go out and have a beautiful day. Spread the love. Namaste.